It is balmy out there. We actually have another foggy day, and it's going to be rainy today, which is a drag. Dennis is already anticipating a long span in the basement, sucking the water out because we have plugged gutters and ice formed and all kinds of stuff which are going to inhibit our drainage away from the house. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. Oh, you're getting a view of my messy table. It's getting messy again. I have to clear out my bowl because my bowl got too full. So some of the bowl things are here. Oh well, you know how it goes. So I'm taking Nora to rehab today. I think I just got a text from her saying, oh, the part came in from my furnace and they're here. They showed up this morning and want to put it in. I'm like, okay. Hopefully it doesn't take them till noon. I finished the thing. Well, the heels of a thing, not the whole thing. But look, I have heels. I have heels. And now I'm just working on the foot. Look at that. I have beautiful heels. Ah. Oh, they're dimpled. There you go. Well, I guess I'm going to have to block this before I show it on the podcast. I did not actually do anything to move my podcast forward, but I'll take my notebook to rehab today, along with my socks, and see if I can start making the notes. But there you go. Looking good. I love the yarn. I love the pattern. And so now I'm just doing down the foot till I decide it's time for the toes. So there you go. Won't be long. So this morning, took my shower, washed my hair. When I had cleaned out underneath my sink in my main bathroom, I had found a can of hairspray. My hair salon has its own brand, and it was, you know, a skinny can. It was smaller than my other one. And so I put it, you know, I use the guest bathroom because I like the shower better, and that's where I have all my hair stuff set up. So I put it in there, and I used it, and it seemed a little weird. It came out a little funny. And the smell, you know, it seemed like a different fragrance that kind of stuck. Because I noticed it, the last time I used it, I noticed it when I got in the car. If I'm in the car and have used anything that has scent recently, you know, it fills up the car, and it's not good for me because I'm allergic to scent. And so this morning I used it, and I'm like, this doesn't seem right. Now, I don't take my glasses into the bathroom with me, and I don't have my glasses when I clean either. So anyway, so I'm squinting and I'm looking. It turns out it's dry clean, not hairspray. So I have dry shampoo on my clean hair, and it's got a scent. So then I have hairspray on top of it. Now that dry shampoo is either clear or gray, because I had no idea. Could be white, I suppose. I wouldn't notice that either. Anyway. So now my eyes are a little puffy from that smell. But that's why you know, and it sprayed. And it had been sitting under my counter forever. And it sprayed, which surprised me because the hairspray I often have trouble with. And so I grabbed my hairspray, and of course I couldn't spray it. I had to run it under the hot water till it unclogged. So there you go. But I wanted to spray my hair. It's going to be rainy today. And I thought I would just use my raincoat hood. And maybe my hair would look okay in case I wanted to do my podcast this afternoon. Trying to think ahead. So yesterday evening was another one of those evenings. I got to a point where I didn't want to work on my socks anymore. I should have grabbed my blanket. maybe just doing crochet on my blanket would work. Oh, I could crochet. No, during the Olympics, but I have to look when I crochet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go look for more DK weight yarn and do a muscle burrow hat for Aura, or 2 skeins of fingering held together would work too. But I could do that during the Olympics. Vicky says the Olympics started yesterday, even though the opening ceremonies aren't until tomorrow. So I went in my TiVo, and I was able to find it in my TiVo and put subscriptions or whatever they call them on TiVo. I forget. So that they... I wonder if anything... I wonder if anything... I'm going to see if anything actually recorded. Nope. Nothing recorded last night. So... I guess they call it one pass. So let me see. Oh, today. Okay, so Olympics prime time starts today. So, okay. So I'll have some Olympics tonight. And then overnight there's a lot of Olympics. Okay, good. So I'll have plenty of Olympics starting tonight. That'll be fun. But anyway, so I think I'll do a muscle burrow hat. And be able to watch the Olympics. I'll see if I can do my crochet, but I don't think so. But crochet does fall under the category of not too fiddly. You don't have to think about it. You can stop and look and then do a few stitches and stop and look and do a few stitches. So that would work too. So anyway, I tried to buy something yesterday on a new website I've never been on before. And I couldn't convince the website that I was a human being. The CAPTCHA wouldn't let me pass. I thought I picked all the ones with the cars, and it was all grainy. You couldn't hardly see it, but I thought I picked all the ones with the cars, and then it popped more in, and I had to pick from the new ones if there were any cars, and apparently I failed that. And then I had to pick crosswalks, and apparently I failed that. And I'm like, you know what? Your shit isn't that good. I'm not putting up with this. I am a human being. I am. I did look for a contact us where I could email them and say, you know, if you haven't gotten any new customers recently, there could be a problem with your CAPTCHA. It was very frustrating. Dennis could hear me in the other. Do you need help? I'm like, no, I don't need any help. I am a human being. I am. How can you buy something from a company that denies your humanity? I'm not. At least not today. That was my big adventure yesterday. I did go to the store yesterday. Yesterday was Wednesday. Did go to the store yesterday and to take out Aura's recycling and everything. Well, went to the store, got some stuff, including stuff for her, and went over there because we were taking out her recycling to make the story more sort of comprehensible. Comprehensible. Words. And, you know, we're pulling away, and I'm like, oh, stop. And I run back in. I said, oh, didn't you say that they were changing your trash day in February? Oh, yeah, is it February? I'm like, yeah, it's February. So I don't know. I may be bringing the trash back in today when I go pick her up. But anyway, that's what I did yesterday. I went to the store, got some stuff for us. Dennis made Moqueca last night, which is the Brazilian fish stew, and I got stuff for that. It is so delicious. It really is. I'll ask him to email me the link to the recipe, and I'll put it below this, but not till probably later today because he's drinking his tea in bed. But anyway, I'll try to put a link to it because it is so delicious, and it's really not that hard to make. Except it uses red palm oil. He bought red palm oil for it. And it uses coconut milk. So, anyway, it was so delicious. Oh, the other thing I did yesterday was I saw that Valerie was doing the February challenge on Instagram. And I thought, you know what? I'm not on Instagram enough. So I decided to do the February challenge too, which is they have a prompt for every day, and I have to look and see what the prompt is today. And you post a picture and talk on Instagram based on the prompt. And the first one is, you know, it basically introduce yourself for February 1st. Yesterday was looking forward, and I showed the peppers and tomatoes that go in the moqueca. I've been saying it wrong, so I'm trying to do it right. Moqueca. I'm saying I was looking forward to my dinner, which I do very often. And you know, as I was typing, I typed this, and I realized I know a lot of people are like really frustrated they can't go out to a restaurant. Well, if I were cooking, I would be frustrated too. But I'm not. I don't get as good of food in restaurants unless we go to a really fancy restaurant, and then it might be as good. But I don't get better. Dennis really is an excellent cook. Really good. I'm very lucky. So that's what I said. I was looking forward to my supper. And looking forward to the little things that bring me joy in life. I'm trying to really embrace the, you know, trying to look at the bright side, look for the little things, you know, the big things. Some of the big things are so hard to get your head around and scary, although, you know, things are calming down, I guess, over in the Ukraine. That sometimes you just have to look at the smaller things in your life that bring you joy. So we did need the Ode to Joy make-along still. We did. So I am going to do my podcast today or tomorrow and get it up as soon as I can and pick the winner for the January prize, which, if you're the winner of the January prize, you will be able to make these very socks with these very yarns and this very pattern whenever the pattern comes out. Or whatever you want to do with it. No pressure. You absolutely do not have to make the socks. You absolutely do not have to make the socks. So if a non-sock knitter wins, it's okay. It's okay. You're getting it anyway. But I think I will be drinking champagne on my 100th podcast. And I'm going to go look in my stash to find something that I think is 100 episode podcast prize worthy. I don't know what that would be, but My podcasting really slowed down a lot. Well, when you lose your mojo, it makes it really hard. If you don't have anything to talk about, plus doing the vlog every morning, relieves that pressure of, oh, I've got things to say. I don't hardly have anything to say that I haven't already said. So there you go. All right. Anyway, I'm rambling now. That's something new and different. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.